Batman Curse of the White Knight issue 3 sees Batman escape the fast-sinking Batmobile and head to the surface of the water, where he is rescued by Nightwing and Batgirl. As they board a rescue chopper, Dick apologizes since he had to reveal Bruce's identity to the other GTO members in order to get them to help rescue him. The chopper leaves the burning Wayne Manor, returning to the GTO headquarters, where Bruce says that he never planned on telling them all his identity like this. He tells them about the man in the red cloak who hacked his security to turn the Batcave against him before blowing up the entire mansion. Bruce thinks the woman named Ruth sent him, since she told him she was working with the Joker, and that she knew about Batman since she represented the elites also and wanted Batman's cooperation with them. Dick asks why Bruce let her go, and he says that she knew about him and Barbara. Barbara doesn't understand why they exposed her, and Bruce says that they need Batman, or a version of Batman who will cooperate with the elites, like the one in the red cape and sword. Bruce reveals that he took some of the things from the cape before he escaped, saying that the cloaked man was chosen for a reason, and it has something to do with the Order of Saint Dumas and the symbol he has. He reveals the journal of Edmund Wayne he was studying at the time, and how his partner Bakar wore the Saint Dumas symbol as well. Bruce reveals that Edmund was to give half his land to Bakar and the church for his help, but he didn't, and the guy who blew up the mansion is either a descendant of Bakar, or Joker has convinced him he is. Gordon calls in, saying that he's ready to interrogate the Joker, and Bruce wants to join, but the others think he should take some time off. But Batman doesn't care about that, since he wants to throw Joker off his game with a surprise he has. Harleen, meanwhile, is angrily building a crib for her soon-to-be-born children when Batman arrives, helping her put it together, saying he's been thinking about how she turned the city against him the year prior, but the worst part about that was losing his family in the process. He would give anything to have what Harley has coming for her, a chance for a real family. Harleen knows why he is there. He needs her help to get to Jack Napier. She isn't interested since she is about to become a mother and has more important things on her mind. Batman promises he won't let Jack hurt her as he reveals his identity to her, hoping it means she trusts him. Later, Batman goes with Gordon to see Joker, finding out that the red cloaked man is indeed Joker's own knight in his sick game of chess. Batman asks what his game is, but Joker says that he needs patience since this is all just set up. Batman knows more than he thinks though, mentioning Lafayette Arkham, who he found thanks to Jack Napier, saying that the body of Arkham is where he found the Joker, prompting Batman to say that while he thought he was the worst villain in Gotham, it turns out the Joker is just a cheap knockoff. Joker isn't ashamed to admit his influences, saying he accidentally stumbled onto Arkham's grave and found his secrets, and the Joker was created after he discovered the truth about the Wayne's family in the said secrets. Joker says that he's been waiting for the day he can finally share that joke with the entire city. Batman wants to know what the message was, but Joker won't say. And since he won't, Batman brings in Harleen, who wants to talk with Jack, not Joker. Joker wants Harleen to realize that it's over between them and that she's weak and victimhood is her superpower. Harleen stops Batman from attacking him, revealing to Joker that she is pregnant, and he says that it could be twins, meaning that one of them could be his, the other could be Napier's, which he will have to get rid of. Harleen lashes out at him and is forced to leave the room with the others, heading to the roof, where they watch the inmates being transported to another facility, away from the touch of the elites, while Batman investigates them. Harleen has a false alarm contraction, but she tells Batman she's fine and it's all part of the pregnancy with twins. Going with Batman, the two head into the now deserted Arkham, heading deep into the catacombs. Harleen wants to know why Bruce told her his secret, and Bruce thought that she might have already known since Joker knew, but Harleen jokes about him doing it because he secretly likes her. Soon they reach where they found Lafayette's body, and he tells Harleen that Bakar and Edmund Wayne both killed Laffy, but somehow Laffy survived the fall into the well, but before he died, he wrote a message in blood on the wall. Harleen says that Joker never mentioned any of this to her, but Batman finds that suspicious since he's been working for years to make this grand finale happen. Harleen says that the man who blew up Wayne Manor mentioned Cain and Abel from the Bible, so maybe Edmund killed Bakar, since how else would the medallion have gotten down here with Laffy? Using some of his X-ray tools, Batman does indeed discover another body buried deeper in the well. Elsewhere at a bar, Jim reveals that he's stepping down as commissioner since he doesn't want to hurt the department with bad PR while he runs for mayor. Because of this, he wants Renee Montoya to take over. She wonders what about Bullock or any of the others who are qualified, but the happy Bullock says that the role isn't for him, and besides, it's time a lady got the helm. Renee stops her toast, asking if this is because she's qualified or is just some equal opportunity bullshit. Jim reminds her that he doesn't play those games, and he chose her because she is the best for the job. As the detectives celebrate Montoya's promotion, Jim takes his leave, and outside he meets Batman, apologizing for blowing up over Barbara being Batgirl. He knows Bruce probably tried to talk her out of it, and no one can forge her own story but her, and he hopes that they can be trustful with one another in the future. He goes to shake hands with him, but realizes it's not Batman, but Azrael. At Arkham, Batman looks over the body he has found as Harleen's contractions begin. Bruce wants to get her out of the catacombs, but Harleen wants to stay there, since she is going to have her children there. Harleen wants some of Batman's drugs for the pain, but Bruce tries to calm her. The angered woman grabs him, demanding her painkillers or she will fight him. Jim, meanwhile, is thrown around by Azrael, who is confronted by the other detectives when Jim's gun goes off. Azrael's partners open fire on the cops, keeping them pinned as John Paul escapes to the end of the building with Jim, igniting his sword and stabbing him, telling him to let the devil know that Azrael sent him. Bullock is hit by the gunfire as Jim is thrown from the building, landing in the alley below dead. Batman Curse of the White Knight issue 3 was another wild ride of an issue as Batman continues his investigation into Joker's grand finale and sets up some awesome things for next issue. Batman teaming with a heavily pregnant Harleen to go digging for his own family's past is really cool, and I like how they combined it with the Joker's kinda sorta origins. Sean Murphy has done a great job of both tying the Waynes and Arkhams together, and in doing so, he's also tied Batman and Joker together, which is a fantastic flip on the whole trope of Batman and Joker kind of being opposites of one another and the other side of the coin from one another. It's fantastic and has more depth than anything I've really seen before. The shock ending was brutal and brilliant, and I can't wait for Batman to confront Azrael over the death of Jim Gordon next issue. I'm going to give this issue a 9.5 out of 10.